The Nye County Sheriff's Office would like to alert the public of a number of scams which has come to their attention. Here are a few of them going around at this time. Number one, the intended victim receives a phone call from someone identifying him or herself as either a law enforcement officer or a court bailiff, accusing the victim of having missed jury duty and demands immediate payment over the phone. Number two, the intended victim receives a phone call from someone identifying him or herself as an agent from the Internal Revenue Service and accuses the person of being delinquent in their federal tax payments. Number three, the intended victim receives a call from someone identifying themselves as someone from a number of official organizations and informs the victim that they have either won a substantial cash prize or are eligible for cash refunds or free grant money from the government. Number four, despite social media's widespread popularity among the public, websites such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram are riddled with fake accounts. Many of those are often operated by individuals who aim to contact and befriend the victim and eventually attempt to gain personal information and demand money under the guise of various false stories and reasons. Number five, websites such as Craigslist are designed for the public to sell items, property, and services from all over the United States. Scammers utilize such websites to advertise various items for sale. Sadly, in many cases, the advertised items either don't exist, the seller doesn't actually have nor own them, or the seller has no intention on shipping the item to the victim. The seller usually demands an upfront payment, down payment, or shipping fee before the item or sale can be shipped. The payment is often demanded in the form of a wire transfer, money order, or mailed cash. The item is never shipped and the buyer loses the money. Number six, the intended victim receives a call from someone who identifies him or herself as a representative from an internet service provider or computer manufacturer and tells the victim that their computer is infected by a virus or requires an immediate internal scan or upgrade. The scammer then asks the victim for their computer's password and advises he or she that they will remotely access the victim's computer to fix whatever the fabricated problem is. During the course of the conversation, the scammer will continue to obtain all types of other personal information from the victim, including social security numbers, bank account and routing numbers, debit or credit card numbers, PIN and security code information, and much more. There's a number of scams in existence, and the methods and accompanying stories vary widely. Please be aware that the courts or police do not threaten you with arrest or a fine if you miss jury duty, and the IRS does not correspond by telephone. Every correspondence is done by mail. You can call the IRS customer service to talk about your tax status at their number, 1-800-829-1040. Remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it's probably not true. Do not give personal information over the phone. If you have a question, get their number and call them back. This will help verify that you are speaking to a company, not a scammer. Please call the Nye County Sheriff's Office anytime to get more information. The number is 775-751-7000. Deputies and detectives will be glad to respond or call back anytime to assist you in determining whether you are safe or might be the intended victim of a scam. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
All right, let's join Josh Osborne with this week's Great Computer Deals Tech Tip.
Hi, it's Josh with Great Computer Deals, Pahrump's #1 computer superstore. It's time for another quick tutorial. How do I manage my internet passwords? Everyone has multiple accounts online. It first started out as a simple username and password for your email address, but now you have accounts for your Facebook, eBay, iTunes, Netflix, and the list just keeps going. Here are 3 ways to keep track of all your accounts. Write them down in a notebook. Just be careful to write clearly, being very specific if a character is uppercase or lower. Download a program like KeePass. This free software will install on your PC and help manage all your accounts. Download an app on your smartphone like OneSafe. This cool utility makes it easy to access your usernames and passwords on the go. Still needing help? At Great Computer Deals, you'll find friendly faces ready to assist without all the tech talk. Stop by the store. We're on Highway 372 across from Pizza Hut. Or call us at 990-8833.
News 46 caught up with Wendy Barnett from Utilities Incorporated of Central Nevada to talk about a recent dispute between UICN and the county.
So back in 2010, the county entered an agreement with UICN to receive water service. As a part of that agreement under our tariff, they needed to dedicate water rights. The water rights, although they promised many times to deliver them, had not, and UICN instigated a breach of contract lawsuit against them. I'm happy to say that we were able to settle that. It was a water rights issue. Nye County has agreed to dedicate the water rights, and hopefully this is the beginning of a better time between UICN and Nye County.
So this was for a property on Calvada. Explain to me where it was, what this was affecting.
It's at the county complex is where the agreement was for. Was right there.
And so for the actual Board of County Commissioners building?
It's for the building, it's for the irrigation, the whole entire water consumption on that property.
Explain to me in layman's term why that they had to dedicate the water rights.
So they gave UICN estimate based on an engineer of what they thought the consumption would be with the new ponds and the new building and everything. And the water rights that were allocated to that parcel were not sufficient. So they needed to dedicate more under Nevada law and according to my tariff.
And so what's going to go on from here?
As I said, I hope it's the beginning of a new era between UICN and Nye County.
A two-car crash happened yesterday on Pahrump Valley Boulevard.
A two-vehicle accident occurred yesterday afternoon on Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Carberry streets. Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene. However, all occupants declined to be transported to local medical facilities. The accident, which appears to have been a rear-end collision, is being investigated by Nye County Sheriff's deputies. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. News 46 will return in just a moment with some auction news.